Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, non-spoiler review. Whoo boy, this movie had some tear-jerker gut punch moments, and not just regarding T'Challa. The main thing that carries this movie for me and makes it stand is not the fight scenes, not the special effects, not the superheroics, but the acting and the characters and the interaction with each other, and just the raw emotion that you could feel radiating off these actors as they deliver their lines. Sometimes you could even argue that they weren't acting at all. But just an overall summary of the plot, everybody pretty much knows about the passing of Chadwick Boesman, rest in peace, brother. And the country of Wakanda is dealing with the passing of T'Challa. So all that the country is left is Queen Ramonda, who has to ascend back up to the throne to run the country of Wakanda, and Shuri, who's basically burying herself in her work. And we all know what a huge role the Vibranium plays in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But lo and behold, Wakanda is not the only country in the world that has access to Vibranium. And that's where Prince Namor, Kukulkan Khan, comes in. He senses the same disturbance that the people of Wakanda sense. And instead of handling it peacefully, him and his country of Taloka is going to handle it with war. Also, I loved Okoye in this movie because we get to see more of her personality fleshed out. We've seen it in previous movies with the first Black Panther and in Infinity War, but we see it a hell of a lot more in this movie. And she got to show how funny she was too. And I actually like the introduction of Riri Williams, aka Ironheart, in this movie. Now, a lot of people say that introducing a character like that into a major franchise, spoiler alert, she does survive because we already know that the Ironheart series is greenlighted. But yes, I like what she brings to the table because she has this role of this innocent kid who's also one of the smartest beings in the Marvel Universe at this moment. And in the same way that Tony Stark, the original Iron Man, was this genius, but he was this comedic, quippy a-hole, Riri is the same way, except it's more of a childish, playful way, but at the same time, she's got the adult humor in there too, but she's less of an a-hole than Tony is. But overall, this movie may or may not hit for some people in some areas or another, but overall, I think that you will enjoy this movie, not just as a superhero movie, but as an overall dramatic film. And I can only imagine how stressful it must have been for Letitia Wright to go from side character to lead role, but I think she delivered in that regard. Overall, I will give Black Panther Wakanda Forever a 7.5 out of 10, and don't worry guys, the spoiler review is coming later on. What'd you guys think of the movie?